Hi everybody and welcome back. Well, now that we have our alien fleet moving to the right, we need to detect when our fleet hits the edge of the screen and when it does to move our fleet down and to the left. So here's how we begin to start that process. Open up our settings.py file and here down beneath the comment alien settings, add in the line self.fleet_drop_speed. And let's make that equal to 10. There we go. Next, just add in a couple of spaces and we want to add in a new comment and we want to say fleet_direction of 1 represents right and -1 represents left. Okay, there we go, perfect. And beneath that now let's say self.fleet direction equals 1. So you can tell there now that's moving the fleet to the right. So the settings fleet_drop_speed controls how quickly the fleet drops down the screen. It's helpful to separate this speed from the alien's horizontal speed so you can adjust the two speeds independently, which we have now done. To implement the settings fleet direction, we could use a text value such as left or right, but we'd end up with if-else statements testing for the fleet direction. Instead, because we only have two directions to deal with, we will use values 1 and -1 and switch between them each time the fleet changes direction. Now let's look at how we check to see whether an alien has hit the screen's edge. Okay, so let's save our file there and let's move into our alien.py program. So here, just in between our second last and last functions, let's add in a couple of spaces and let's create a new function. And this function is called def check _edges. There we go. And this is going to have one parameter, self. Okay, so next, let's put in our description. Return true if alien is at the edge of the screen. There we go. Okay, so what's next? So we have our screen _rect equals self.screen.get_rect and close it off with, end it with brackets. There we go. So if self .rect.right is greater than or equal to screen_rect.right, what do we do? So if our screen position on the right is greater than the edge of the screen, what do we do? Well, we say return true. Okay. Else if self.rect.left is less than or equal to 0, colon, what do we say? We say return true. Now, and down below this function, we want to make some changes to our update function. So here's what we do. We say, instead of moving aliens to the right, now that we have the ability to move them left when they hit the edge of the right hand side of the screen, so move the aliens right or left. There we go, perfect. And in the second line here, we want to say self.x, but what we want to do is we want to put a bracket around here because we have a small calculation to do. Self.invaded_from_Python_settings.alien speed factor space times self dot invaders from Python settings dot fleet_direction. Okay, so I think we can all see what's going on here, but we'll run through it now in just a second. Okay, so let's save that. So when we call the new method check edges, the alien is at the right edge if the right attribute of its rect is greater than or equal to the right attribute of the screen's rect. It's at the left edge if its left value is less than or equal to 0. We modify the method update to allow the motion to move left or right by multiplying the alien speed factor by the value of fleet direction. If fleet direction is 1, the value of alien speed factor will be added to the alien's current position, moving the alien to the right. If fleet_direction is -1, the value will be subtracted from the alien's position, moving the alien to the left. So that's it for this lecture, and the next we'll look at how we drop the fleet and change its direction. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next lecture.